Welcome, everybody. It's another episode of Our Warp World. We're all here having a good time. We haven't seen each other in about 2 or 3 weeks. We're on a different location. We are at definitely different location. We are not at Studio T this week. We are at Glenn's
Studio G.
Beautiful.
G.
It's a beautiful Studio G. I've got to give you credit. We should do more shows over here.
Thank you.
Studio G is more in the heart of the city, so it might be accessible to more people.
I did mention the tour coming near to.
Have you kicked off the dates yet or anything like that?
I'm working on it. I have been looking at our international audience, Mark. So more to come.
Yes, just to let you know, guys. So we get updates every week of how many people download. Well, we got 2 people from Turkey, the country of Turkey. Yes. We did, and we had to bring them up because we're going to start doing this now. It's like, Glenn, give us some facts.
Interesting facts about Turkey.
Interesting facts.
Just for our listeners.
For
you got to build the international brand.
Would you call them Turkeyans?
Turkish.
Sorry. Okay, not Turkey.
Thank you.
Good job. We'll introduce that guy. He's our legal. He corrects everything we have to say nice. But yes, so they're Turkish. we have to talk about Turkey.
Yeah, thank you for that intro. So, yes, they are Turkish.
Okay, good.
Just in case anybody was confused.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple known, I should say little known facts. Istanbul was formerly known as Constantinople.
Ooh.
Which was Roman Empire.
Yeah, didn't they made a movie, Constantine, with Keanu Reeves, didn't they?
What's his name?
I haven't Keanu
Reeves.
We've got our Rob Lowe moment. Keenan Reeves.
Robert Lowe, we've got that moment, absolutely. Anyways.
At least Robert is his real name.
Well, yeah. Well, no, we're not getting into that. Okay, anyways.
Istanbul was the capital of 3 empires for 2,000 years: Roman, Ottoman, and Byzantine.
Ottoman.
Just like the couch.
Remember that they built a whole empire on a round couch. Jerry Seinfeld used that. It's the Ottoman Empire.
Wow, you're dating yourself there.
I know. Wait till we get to the game.
Well, true. Good segue.
Right. Well, so we wanted to give a shout out to our Turkish people. Thank you very much. We appreciate
one more,
that.
Mark, which I think you will find of interest.
Okay, let's do one more.
Saint Nicholas, who is popularly known as Santa Claus, was born in Turkey. Did you know?
No.
I'm telling you. He's Turkish.
I don't think he's going to have a gray beard then. He would probably be brown, right?
Well,
he's old. I mean,
his beard would
be a couple hundred years, you can gray.
Do you know I'm going off the subject a little bit, but the Taliban in Afghanistan have kicked people out of the army because they can't grow a beard.
That's a segue, folks. You know what? If you're ever talking about Santa to the kids, you always segue to Taliban talk.
Taliban talk.
But I'm serious.
That should be a new segment.
It's like pillow talk.
Well, I mean, I try to help. I try to do what the best, So if we get some Afghan listeners or wherever else,
which I don't see how we can after this.
I don't know.
It'd
be great if we had some Afghanistan
It'll
listeners,
just be surging. So,
but apparently, I bet you if you listen to us, you get shot.
No.
I bet you do. What do you know?
So I'm sorry, Afghanistan.
Wait, what is our contributor saying?
I was going to say, from my experience, when I post videos of AKs, they tend to watch because it tells me, what country.
Yeah, you're killing our whole demographic here.
Okay,
I'm trying to welcome in Turkey, and you're kicking out Afghanistan.
I'm completely at Turkey. Thank you. Keep downloading. Tell your friends. We're really
excited.
excited.
A killer sandwich.
I mean. And I'm the one getting in trouble, and he's saying turkey sandwiches. All right, introduce our guest today.
We have Mark. I'm excited. We have our special guest here tonight.
Who is it? Tell us who it is.
Oh boy, this is a good one. His name is Ryan. Welcome, Ryan.
Hello. Thank you for having
me. We're happy you're here.
Ryan has got how many? 75,000 followers on YouTube.
YouTube. Yep.
And
Mud Gunner channel.
Yes. What is it? I'm sorry. What is it again?
Mud Gunner. Because I do motor run, shoot guns.
That's pretty awesome. So what are mostly your videos? We're going to get to your gun collection, all that other stuff, of why people watch what you do. But explain, what do you collect? What do you like? How many guns do you have? Good stuff like that.
Well, it's north of 100. But
wow.
Yeah, shooting content-wise, I try to shoot as much as I can. But I do daily videos as of right now. So a lot of it is at home, kind of similar setup, just talking about guns. And every day I try to make it slightly different. So.
How great is that? That's pretty. So I know you got. I have a lot of them, so go ahead and you can start.
So, what's your favorite gun to shoot? What is the go-to gun?
I tend to shoot my Scar 16 the most.
So,
See, I don't know. I'm gonna go tell the Scar.
My viewers will know
from like
guns,
Lion
but
King. Are we talking about the Scar?
It's a Belgium rifle, so they make good chocolate. They make good rifles.
Can I ask how much you had to pay for a Scar gun?
So I bought it back in, it was either 2016 or 2017. I paid $2,000 used. At that time, they were $2,650, about that brand new.
Wow.
Currently, they're about $3,400 brand new. So
Goodness.
So what is the 16?
I don't know where the exact number comes from, but a lot of gun companies, they'll do like the model and then a number.
Yeah,
so they have a Scar 16 and a Scar 17. They're similar. They're just different calibers.
Okay. So this is a full
I'll try
rifle.
to explain it to like non-gun people for you guys, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hard
definitely
because it's,
got-
it's just a very nice Belgium rifle. So like considered very high end.
So what makes it fun to shoot?
I enjoy it because like I grew up playing like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So it doesn't necessarily shoot that much different than some American made guns, but it's just kind of nostalgic because I grew up playing with that gun in the game. So
would you say the video game got you interested in guns, or what got you interested?
there was a couple things. So growing up, I definitely could see myself like wanting to own a gun, but I never really put the thought into it. So sorry, we got some barking dogs.
It's okay. We're used to it, so it's okay.
So I started working at a gun shop when I was 18, and that's kind of what got me into it. So my boss is a family friend, and then I didn't really ever know anything about guns before that. I only shot a gun once in my life before that. But once I was like, oh, I could actually buy these, and then just kind of went down that rabbit hole. So
Yeah, so if guns came in or anything like that, if you found them rare and you just
and I
took them out of pawn or just bought them from the store itself? Or?
Yeah, so we buy, sell, trade, pawn. Most of what I buy is pre-owned just because it makes it a way better deal. Like new stuff is pretty pricey, but we tend to get a pretty good assortment of used guns, and I get decent deals. But we sell guns at a pretty good price too.
Oh, that's awesome. All I know is when the zombie apocalypse hits, I'm going to his place.
Bingo.
Because
Yeah,
he opens that door and lets me in because I don't own one. I think I've shot a gun one time. I looked at, I'm going to age myself here. Remember Hawkeye on MASH when he would throw it up in the air and he would shoot?
Jesus.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'm
age
really
yourself.
dating you for that. I know. But that's what I know about guns. So I got a lot of interesting questions on somebody that really doesn't know anything about it. I don't care if you've got 500 of them. Happy for you. I just don't get the fascination. So fun people. What do gun people? What's the fascination in?
So
I gotta know.
Every gun person is different. So I feel like I relate to a lot of them, whether it be mindset or certain types of guns, because there are people that definitely like. Can I cuss on here?
Absolutely.
There are definitely people that like talk. I don't know. This is my There's people that talk mad shit about certain guns, right? Like certain companies. It's like Chevy versus Ford, where
They got their favorites.
Yeah, I'm pretty open-minded, and as long as I feel like the gun company makes a decent gun, which most of them do, right? Like you go buy a car, for the most part, if you buy any brand's car, it's gonna run. Now, depending on how long is a different story, but same with guns. So
what's the Rolls Royce of guns? What's the?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's tough.
What is your holy grail?
Well,
are we
that's a
talking
different
holy
question.
grail as in like performance or holy grail as in cost? Because
Again, I don't know. What would your holy grail gun be, and what would you base it off of? I guess.
well,
And have you got it yet? Maybe you already have
no,
it.
I mean, holy grail guns would be guns that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars. I do have one that's a holy grail gun. It's just not my holy grail gun. I got this Knights Armament, which is a pretty well-known military company. And I got it for a pretty good deal. The rifle itself, it was made in 1993 with a matching suppressor and everything. So that, to a lot of people that know about the brand, would be considered a holy grail gun. And I mean, setup-wise, it's going to vary because it's an older gun. It's like buying a classic Porsche or whatever.
Right.
But,
Okay, I get you.
I mean, on the low end, you're looking 25 grand. On the high end, 40 plus. It just depends on what someone's willing to pay.
Wow.
And that's fully functional. It will fire. It will. You could still,
Yes.
It better for
Yeah.
20
Well, I
to 40
don't
grand.
know.
I mean, shit.
Do you ever? I know. I'm going to ask stupid questions, but that's
Yeah,
kind of
but-
do you have like a Canon? Any?
Not
If you're not yet. Is that what you? Are
Maybe
you
at
looking
some
at maybe
point.
one of those?
Honestly, my imagination is not the issue. It's the space in my house. I just picked up another gun safe yesterday, and I mean, I'll have it full by the end of the
So
year.
I just met your girlfriend. Very nice girl. What does she think of the hobby, or is it an obsession now? Is it more of?
It's been an obsession for years.
So it's an obsession. I see.
So she's very open-minded about it for sure. Definitely has not limits, but she's like, really, like, at times because I am over the top. But I mean, when she met me, I already had well over 100. So I told her, fair warning, I buy guns pretty often. And often is in like a couple times a month. So
No, so you don't really have a set amount of what I want to collect or anything like that. It's just whatever the end amount is when you're done.
If I had enough space to have like a museum of guns, I would do it. So
that's kind of cool. That's
a little showcase.
That'd be kind of
like
cool.
a car museum.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's got to have their collections and what they want to do, and that's pretty. So, give everybody an idea of what you. So, I know everybody watching your YouTube channel right now knows who you are, what you do, but on our avenue, they don't. Yeah. So, explain what you do for your YouTube, and so they can tune into your YouTube channel and we can kind of go from there.
So, my channel is called Mud Gunner. I do daily videos. I'm doing daily videos as of 2024. 2025, I might tone it down a little bit because it's hard to do it daily forever.
Sure,
but,
I bet.
That was my goal for 2024 because I wanted to grow the channel. I've had the YouTube channel since 2017, but I was posting pretty inconsistently from 2017 till December. But December, I decided to post every single day for all of 2024.
Wow!
And content-wise,
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, content-wise, I try to shoot like once a week if I can. During summer is like the slow time because there's fire restrictions, so I can't shoot in the desert. It's really just if I go to a range, which is harder to record shooting videos at a range. So a lot of my content right now is just at-home videos talking about guns, stuff like that. But
yeah, what's the biggest response? What do they mostly want to know about on your YouTube channel?
What goes viral?
Yeah, what's big?
So honestly, the things that have gone viral for me recently are just gun shop shorts. So like 15-second videos showing a cool gun. And it seems like a lot of people like either like military type rifles, like stuff that looks like what the military would use. I mean, on my end, it's just normal stuff. But because I get viewers, I can see my demographic, and it looks like I get viewers from tons of other countries, like
Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how many, but like I posted this 308 rifle that's used a lot in like South America and then like Africa, stuff like that, and I see the demographic. They blow up that video. So, I mean, I get like 3 million views on a short because...
Wow.
But it's mostly out of country at that point. So, I don't know. I don't know, like, the algorithm, because, right, if I knew it, everything would go viral.
We'd all be rich. Yeah, exactly. We'd have you teaching us. So.
I would say for, like, my viewers, they tend to like suppressor videos, talking about suppressors.
Wait, what is a suppressor? Okay. Gang, I'm asking. Don't laugh at me, guys. Don't judge me. Okay?
Think of like a muffler for your car.
Okay.
As far as I know, don't quote me on this. I think
I drive electric.
They were designed around the same time. So mufflers mufflers and silencers were designed around the same time.
Okay.
So and gun people will be like, well, it doesn't silent your gun, it suppresses it. So the legal term is silencer, but it does just suppress the noise. Now,
is that the twist on one?
It's like you see in the movies.
Yeah,
it's like when the sniper's coming up, but he's
and
see, I kind of know.
In some of the old movies, they take apart a flashlight, turn it into a suppressor. I don't have one of those yet. That'd be pretty cool. But
why not? Is it affordable?
It probably is. It's just not practical, and it's not going to be as good as a modern-made one.
Yeah, I'd get your gun boss to buy one.
But
that's what I would. That's what I'd have.
It sounds like a good title, the gun boss.
The gun boss. Yeah. You probably are, though. You could probably start your own shop if you wanted to. Eventually,
I wouldn't make any money because I'd just buy everything that comes through the door.
The gun collector.
Yeah, I need someone to put a limit on me. So,
that's maybe the girlfriend will be able to do that. So, do you have like a favorite segment of your show? Is there something that you like doing more than anything else? That
shooting would be the most fun, but it takes the most time, it takes the most money because ammo is not necessarily cheap. Yeah, if I could shoot every single day, I would shoot every single day. So I literally bought a new vehicle just so I can go shooting, like take myself out to the desert because my biggest like limiting factor was not being able to take myself to the desert. So I bought an off-road capable vehicle a couple months ago, and then this winter I plan on shooting as much as I can. Hopefully, I mean at least once a week, maybe twice a week. And I mean that will be my favorite segment is actually shooting the guns. And
so do you slow mo? I haven't seen your channel, so I definitely have to pull this up now because is it like slow when you're pulling the trigger and stuff? Do you slow it down? Do you make any effects, or is it just kind of the way?
Do you shoot gangster style?
I have shot gangster style.
Okay,
with
do that.
So you'll be into that. You'll like
one
that.
video is my High Point video, which High Point's not a great gun, but. Yeah, I would say it's going to evolve over time depending on like what's available to me equipment wise. Because right now I just record on my phone, so I'm limited as far as like my cinematic.
What would be your next step up of the phone? What would be?
I mean, the next step up would be a good camera, but then a videographer. Because you can have like a $10,000, $15,000 camera, but if you don't have the person that knows how to use it,
And are you making money off this?
It's slowly getting there. So it's not paying the bills just yet, but I mean...
And how many followers do you have to have until you finally start getting income rolling in? Or how does I know you don't know the algorithm, but is it YouTube, right? On YouTube, how much do they pay you after a certain amount? Is it after downloads, after followers? Or
I think it definitely depends on your content, because gun channels get more restricted. People ask if you're demonetized. Videos get demonetized, but you can still make some money on them. So right now, for like long form content, which is just your typical like YouTube video, I'm averaging like $3.50 per 1,000 views. And then short content, which is just those like little 15-second shorts that are vertical, those average 6 cents per 1,000 views.
Wow.
So,
okay.
I mean, I've had like a 15-second short make me $200 because it got millions of views. So I mean, you figure those content creators that post 2-3 shorts a day, if every single one's getting millions of views, they can definitely reel in money. Or I see it as like, so last month I made $800 on YouTube. That's after 8 consistent months of posting every single day.
Your first profit month, or
so from January to July, it was about $300 a month. And then July took off and went to $800 a month. And then I think I'm on track to do that for this month of August as well. So I think eventually it turns into exponential growth. But if I break it down, I do videos every single day, at the 30 days a month roughly, and it basically translates to about $10 an hour right now. So it's not paying for itself necessarily, but I think there's room. If I get 1 million subscribers, eventually it can be something that I could do full time.
We have to strive for that. Art 4. We're a little short, just to let you know that we're a little short.
We're getting there. We're cresting.
YouTube people, we're asking you for your help, okay? So we're happy to have Ryan on. That he has this many. You got a question for our guest contributor?
No, over to you, Andy.
So you have been very quiet. So.
I have been really quiet. I don't know anything about guns.
Oh,
that's why I'm sorry. Don't judge us,
so
YouTube.
I'll take a couple of questions here, Mark.
Okay, cool. All right.
Back to you, Glenn.
So, for us older folk, what gun would you recommend to make us look sexier? Like, what could we strap on?
What can I do to look good?
Like, can we help him out? Is there any hope for Mark?
YouTube, you help me out.
I mean, based off your shirt there, Glenn, he's got the Abraham Lincoln shirt. You need I think he was shot with a Derringer.
I have a
shout out to Abe.
So for my content guy, or for my
I'll
followers,
stand up with this shirt.
Mark is wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, and that's actually known in the gun industry. You'd be considered a boogaloo boy.
Is that good or bad?
It depends on the person. I mean,
I'm not impressed.
I'm not against Hawaiian shirts, but
most of
certain guns. So there's different demographics of gun people.
Say no more, Ryan. We get you.
We get it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to look classy, let me think. Are you wanting a handgun or are you wanting a rifle?
Like with an old school pistol and a cowboy hat, like him and a pencil mustache, would that do it? Or should he go like a big kind of golden Glock sort of thing,
So based off what he's wearing, I picture a gold Desert Eagle, a gold tiger stripe Desert Eagle.
Okay, a gold I've seen those. Those are cool. Yeah.
Would I look cool?
Wow.
Would you guys think I was cool? That's all I'm asking.
You would think you would look cool.
And if she's wearing this, she needs to have a gun in her car, right? That's all she's going to do.
Don't leave it in
You look
your
like
car.
you're ready for bed. I love you.
Listen.
You roll out of bed.
I'm tired.
Oh, God. Here we go. All right.
It's been a long day here.
So I guess we could look cool with guns.
Sure.
Should I wear them with shades or my readers?
Definitely shades.
I know, with
I
my
think you
shades.
should do
Okay.
readers.
Let's do this completely.
You're going to look like the disheveled old
what should
man
I
that
get,
chases
then
you
I could
off the
take them off.
driveway.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
You
It'd be
can tell
cool.
everybody your name's Al.
So what else are you going to what's an utmost goal? So you would not have to sell guns anymore? You'd just be doing content every day? Is that what you want to do? Or what's your goal on that?
I just want to work in the industry in some form for basically the rest of my life. So I like working at the shop because it gives me the chance to buy cool guns that you don't really see. So if I got really big on YouTube...
A little closer, Ryan.
Sorry.
There you go.
If I got really big on YouTube, I would probably tone back working, maybe go part-time if I can, and then focus more on the YouTube. Because I know there's a lot of guys that once their YouTube channel hits a certain point, they do that full-time, and then they're getting paid by sponsors, stuff like that. But right now I'm trying to mainly have it just be me. Like I've had small companies reach out to me that I don't even know who they are, like gaming companies, stuff like that. But I want to keep it, all my content for as long as I can.
Do they want to buy it or what do they want?
So I get weird emails and I don't know how good whatever they are. But
Nigerian prince?
They're like,
they offer you too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys see this on other YouTube channels, but on gun channels, you'll see your favorite YouTuber, right? The first 2 minutes of their video might be them talking about all their sponsors. It could be a gunsmithing school. It could be a video game or a phone game. It could be a computer company. I see all that all the time. So right now, I don't want to do that because I feel like it would kind of, I don't know. I just don't want to feel like bought and paid for as of right now. Like I want it to all be.
Hey, good job, YouTube.
Like
That's
I
good,
don't mind trying out products. Like I've tried products for companies before, but I don't want to have to do my video and then be like, oh, I got to squeeze this company's ad in there, you know?
I do want to know that our Warped World can totally be bought.
We will do that. There's no doubt in my mind.
Sell yourself
actually,
money.
we will do 2 minutes an hour of just this, and we'll play 58
I will be your whore. You just say the word.
No, it'd be fun. So, what other?
Anywho,
we just want to get that in. Budweiser,
but I love your integrity, Ryan.
Yeah, I do love your integrity. Once you get older, though, it's all about the money.
I mean, if I had more money right now, I'd just buy more guns. So I mean, that'd be cool.
You know, maybe your mom can invest. Maybe mom can. We're just bringing that up. You know, you could find that out. Our war.
You know what's funny is people always like, oh, that's mommy, daddy money. So. My mom's shaking her head. No, she doesn't pay for my guns. I pay for my own guns.
No, I never thought that at all either. I know you. I know how you get your guns and what you do, so I know that's not the truth. Any last couple questions we can ask him before we take a small little break?
I have one more. What is the wackiest work story? What has there been somebody that's gone in?
Yeah, I got to hear one.
Are we talking wackiest or craziest? Because
I want both actually. Give me wackiest story. Then craziest. Has anyone tried to hold up the store or something crazy?
No, we have more employees than some stores. Like honestly, it's crazy because gun stores get robbed all the time, but you don't hear about it in most news cases because they don't want to be in the news. But us working at a gun store, we get reports when other stores are robbed or stuff like that. But yeah, no one's ever tried to hold us up.
Closer to the mouth.
No one's tried to hold us up, but we have had like tweakers, crackheads, different homeless people come in, and I mean, you never know what kind of experience you're going to get because a lot of times they're on drugs.
Have they ever tried to bring in like a stick and then say that's their new Glock? Or
no, they're just basically talking nonsense. But I mean, we've had aggressive customers. Nothing that's ever gotten physical while I've been there. But I mean, we've had to call the police. This is one where it's not necessarily my fault. Like you sell guns, as long as they pass the background check, it's all good. But I sold a guy a gun, and then I didn't realize he was still in the parking lot 2 hours later. A customer ran in and said, there's a guy with a gun to his head in your parking lot in his car.
Whoa.
So we had to call the police because he was holding the gun under his chin.
That's definitely a crazy one.
Yeah, that's definitely a crazy one. Did he make it? Did they get him some help?
Yeah, the Gilbert PD rolled up, and it's not interesting, but like, you know, he's basically contemplating committing suicide, and the police roll up, all guns pointed at him. So it's like,
Yeah, what's the irony of this story?
Let us help you with that.
Well, I understand their point because they got to make sure they're safe and other people are safe. So it's basically just to, you know, I feel like if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know how they're training works with that.
That is strange, though. Like, I would think of a cheaper way to go out. That's a $500 purchase to then turn around.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone's mindset's different, but yeah, I don't know. But
it's not like you could just
go to a kitchen
we'll take
store,
this
you get a knife,
refund his money.
A knife?
I don't know.
That's brutal.
People still kill themselves with knives.
Well, I don't know. I hadn't thought this through.
I didn't. That's a little messy.
I know, but a knife?
I'll get a hand grenade. How's that? It's got to be cheaper.
That makes more sense than a freaking knife.
Then you're gonna never.
Well, I don't
go
know.
all over. Yeah. I don't know. There's not a.
I don't know.
We don't want any.
You want me to whip you to death with one of these Twizzlers while you're at it?
Well, hey, I mean, wow.
I feel fortunate because unfortunately, like some of my coworkers that don't work for us anymore, not because of any incident, but just I've been there for 10 years now. We have had employees sell guns, and then those people unfortunately kill themselves or kill someone else. So it does happen.
The industry in general has got to be a little depressing at times, but so does any job.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's no different than a bartender. You know, bartenders
don't
know their job.
If they drink and then they walk out and die of cirrhosis of the liver or something like that, it's any job you have. So there's no.
Listen, nothing bad like that happens in the hair industry. Just want to clarify.
No one's gonna pull out a knife if you cut them wrong.
It's true. Maybe Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn might, that's right. You don't mess with his shoes or his hair.
I've done it twice. You get labeled.
You hate that, don't you?
Exactly. I mean,
first time probably you would have got away with it, but then when
I've had 30 other haircuts, no problem. What the hell?
This is why I cut my own hair.
Do you really?
Save money for guns.
Hey, nice. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's going to work perfectly. Hey, do we have any other questions for Ryan? Are we? I mean,
I think that was it.
That was fabulous. I like that a lot. You stick around with us. We got some fun games, some fun stuff going on, some
definitely.
news. We want you to stick around. Fantastic.
Thank you
we'll be
so
right back,
much.
everybody. Hey, thanks for getting back with us. Our Warp World. We do this every week now. We do know. We all, if we hear this.
Don't look at me.
Look at her.
I just want to clarify that is not me.
I would hope it's not you. I would hope it's not you completely. It'd be freaking crazy if it was.
I can
so,
neither confirm nor
so
deny.
no, but one, we all laugh at this. Everybody's laughing here at it. The end is great. Dirty. Okay, Andrea. Andrea, stupid news, everybody. Hold on, stupid news.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good.
Okay, so the stupid news of the week is late French film star Alain Delon wanted his dog buried with him. The dog gets to live, though.
Wow.
So what I'm wondering was the dog not dead? They were going to euthanize the dog?
Yes.
The dog was alive.
I
Wow.
You can't kill. That's a horrible last request. I would kill my dogs,
Right.
and it's just not right.
We should
That's
be together
horrible.
forever.
Yeah, that is just morbid.
Wow.
Can you imagine the dog up in heaven? No, he killed me. No perfectly good reason at all. The old man died, and all of a sudden I was done.
I was only
couldn't
2.
do anything. Yeah, it was just crazy.
The dog
Just
at the
not-
will reading.
You're going to take Fido with you. Fido goes running down the street. Hey, get me out of here. I'm not staying in this place.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Needs a lawyer.
The dog gets a lawyer. I bet you there is. Wouldn't PETA do that?
Wouldn't be
I think
don't know.
PETA would represent
Isn't that
the
what
dog.
they're there for?
See,
dog
PETA would
lawyers?
represent. What do
They
you
don't
think?
even want you to have a dog.
No, they don't want you to have anything.
Right,
They really
exactly.
don't.
They're going to not represent you, Dora.
All right, that was good. I like that one.
All right,
Okay,
that's
I'm glad the dog got to live.
Strong start.
Yes, that is a strong start. Okay, so you got time for another one? Here we go.
Yeah. Methamphetamine disguised as a shipment of watermelons seized at the U.S.-Mexican border in San Diego.
Wow.
I mean,
Meth
I
and-
give them an A+ for creativity.
How do you get it in without looking like it's cracked open?
Do you think any made it through? Like, should I be going
Look
to the
at
grocery
this.
store?
Meth melons.
Well, what gives it away is the duct tape over the water.
No, because some watermelons have that. What gives it away is the fact that it's like
It looks like it's dying.
it's dying and
it does,
wilted. Like
It does look like a wilted.
I would
Why
just
did
say
we
it's not
order?
ripe yet.
No, it looks pretty wilted though. It does look pretty wilted.
It
It's
looks
like-
like one of those chew candies, like
Yes!
a fake watermelon.
Well, what would throw you off if you're pulling the boat? Those look like.
Well, what would throw you off is you're up for a week.
That is true. That is true. Did any get through though?
Yeah. Should we be going to Bash's?
no, we're good. They got them. Also, this one says woman who faced eviction over 3 emotional support parrots wins $165,000 in federal case.
Damn, that's a lot
I wonder
of
what the
crackers.
pair. I wonder if they talk. Money, discrimination.
Oh, plus she gets another $585,000
What?
for her apartment,
Just for the apartment?
just for being able to live there, I guess.
We need to get some parrots, guys.
Emotional support parents.
Yeah, that's like
to be exact.
$250K per parrot.
It just listens to you.
Well, they're annoying sons of bitches. Let's not
Oh,
get
they
ourselves-
squawk all the time.
Yeah.
They're pains in the ass.
Just get them high on watermelon meth.
It's like
They're gonna go super
Yeah,
fast.
feed them watermelon. It'd be fantastic. So, see, those are good. Is there one more? Do one more.
All right.
one
right.
more. Finish
One
strong.
more. Let's finish
this
strong,
has been
yes.
great.
It's the highlight of our night so far. This is great.
Well,
No offense,
interviews.
Ryan.
Wow.
No offense, Ryan.
Short memory here with the host.
I mean, your guns are cool, but it's no meth watermelon.
There's no meth watermelon.
Okay. Largest desert tortoise rescued from the Arizona highway after escaping from the ostrich ranch 3 miles away.
Ooh. Wow,
Ooh.
3 miles for a turtle?
They
take
move
them 3
fast. I
days.
have 2 of them.
They do chop.
Wait, so
do you
how
have
fast?
the big ones?
Yeah. So Arizona native tortoises don't get very big. They get like the size of a small basketball. But sulcata tortoises, which is what a lot of Arizona people keep, they get like they can be hundreds of pounds. The average is maybe 80 to 120 pounds, but they can get 300, 400 plus.
Apparently they're diggers because I have a friend of mine and that they dig and it'll dig
yeah.
and get out down the street and that all their neighbors know it, so they just return it back to them when it gets out because it's like walking the
I
neighborhood.
have like a
and stuff
15-foot
like that.
Oh, what's
burrow
up,
in my
Hank?
backyard.
You have to leave those in your will because they can leave to be like 115 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you get? You're getting
Mom
the
wants
will.
no part of that.
You're going to get the turtle in the will, dude.
Wow.
That's big.
Wow.
Well, hopefully he outlives
What is your turtle's name?
So I have one named NATO and one named Nugget.
NATO and Nugget.
NATO and
Oh, look, what the hell was that back there?
I named NATO, but my girlfriend's 7-year-old sister named Nugget.
I like Nugget, though.
That's cute. That is cute.
Yeah, Nugget was supposed to be a girl, but now he's a boy.
Wow.
Are you going to get another one?
No,
Hey, what,
I didn't even want the second one, but
now, what do you feed those things?
they eat the grass in my backyard. They're nature's lawnmowers.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I supplement their food, but most of their diet's like grass. So a lot of people get them, but they don't have the backyard that's set up for them. That you don't.
And do they like the hot? Obviously, they're tortoises, but do they like the hot weather, or do you let them in, or what do you do?
Yes and no. So during the hottest part of the day, they're in the burrows because it's too hot for them. They come out when conditions are favorable. So during like spring, they'll be out during the day. During winter, if it's warm enough, which Arizona's pretty warm.
They get along with your dogs?
Oh yeah, they don't care about each other. If I let them in the house, which I don't do very often, they'll just take a nap next to each other.
How cute is that?
Wow.
That should be a YouTube channel. that should be
There's a lot of
YouTube
people that
channel,
have
so.
YouTube channels like talking about them. They're cool. The issue is people just overbreed them.
Yeah.
Because they live so long, but they'll have hundreds of babies a year.
Jeez.
Really?
And a sulcata tortoise, which is what the big ones are, you can get those for as cheap as $25. Or people always get rid of them for free. So one was given to me as a gift. One was like a rescue that someone's like, can you please take this tortoise?
When it's little, are you supposed to leave it in the house, like in a bowl?
Yes and no, but the problem is a lot of people don't set them up right because they need UV light, like sunlight, but when they're too small, they don't survive outside because our Arizona sun will kill them in a couple of minutes if they're little babies.
Oh, man.
Hundreds of babies. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. I didn't. Can you imagine you're sitting there one day and
And it's after
I'm
it
just
rains.
thinking
so-
turtle porn.
Oh,
You know?
that is. It's quite,
It's quite crazy. Yeah.
You know
I
what's
said
weird
it.
is
I'm
they
for it.
dominate each other like a dog. So like both
Whoa.
of mine are males, but one will mount the other.
So it's turtle style. Is what you're
Turtles.
saying.
Do they ever flip over?
Of
if,
course.
If they butt heads, which they don't do very often, but they can. So I didn't want to have two males because occasionally they do butt heads. But yeah, the first one my main one, NATO, I'm gonna keep. But eventually I will rehome Nugget because he was just a rescue. Someone was trying to like find a home for him, and I said yes. But yeah, having two males, it's not ideal.
Okay. Wow. That we got off the stupid news onto like real tortoise news. That's kind of cool. We're introducing a new segment tonight. What did we do? Teased everybody with
This
it.
is an awesome segment. I'm
This is.
excited
So,
for this segment.
As a lot of you know, that my wife started. She's a nurse. Well, she started to work at the jail. So we are going to be starting tonight. We're debuting Holly's Jail Tales. So we're going to be right back. We're going to get her hooked up. So stick around and listen to these. Well, we're back. So we've been talking about this, teasing everybody for about the last 2 or 3 shows. As everybody knows, like I said, my wife has started to work for the jail system. She's so I'm going to have to give it up to her there.
Yep, give
She's
it
going
up.
to work for the jail sale, and we are starting Holly's Jail Tales. So Holly.
Going to jail!
Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed, honey. Start telling us Holly's Jail Tales.
Yes. Well, as a nurse for 30 years, I wanted to work somewhere where customer satisfaction scores weren't at the top of the list. So I figured maybe correctional health would be a good move.
Ah, good. So, what?
I like the creativity.
Yeah. There's no
We-
family calling you, no after hours patients calling you.
True.
What we want to do with a segment with you is we want to hear that you have today are some crazy news, some crazy
I'm going to jail!
news is what we need to hear, honey. We want
Is
to
that
hear
Tracy Morgan?
that. No, I don't know who it
I
is.
think
Let me
it
see if I
is.
get it. So it's pretty funny though. So
Well, I was just in orientation last week, so it wasn't that much. We're 4 8-hour shifts, and then on the 5th day, I did enter the jail system. And
So what does that mean? Enter the jail system?
yeah.
yes, I
Not as a
badged in
perpetrator.
and went down to the basement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Spooky.
So there's a basement, there's a clinic on each level where the medical team hangs out. And then as the levels get higher, so do the type of inmates.
Oh.
So your second floor is a lot different than your 4th floor. The toughest ones are on the 4th floor. And you got your chomos. They're all
Chomos?
together. Yes.
What is a chomo?
Those are child molesters.
Oh,
that's a new
not
word I
good.
heard this
Oh,
week.
no.
Besides, I heard a new term, prison pocket, is how you get your drugs into the jail.
Right.
Rectally.
Yeah.
Right.
So people are so nice there.
Nature's pocket.
All the correction officers, very nice. Healthcare team's very nice, but they can tell who the new person is because we ask a lot of questions. And, so I think
Is it
went up.
like you see on TV? Do they yell fish or
No.
nothing
No,
like that?
I don't even really enter the units. There's a pod in between. A door will open, and then you enter a pod. It's just a concrete room, and that's where the corrections officer will get the inmate and bring them out.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know all that, which I'm very happy for. But once in a while, you do have to go in to the max level because to take them out, it's 2 guards, belly chains, and sometimes they don't have the staff for it, so you have to go up to their cell. None of them ever leave their cell. They're in there 24 hours a day.
Damn.
So when somebody walks in, they all go to their window and start staring.
It's like
and
Hannibal Lecter.
I just look forward. Yeah, I'm not ready to look around at all. So, but one of the corrections officers thought it would be really funny because we had to do what's called a health needs request, an H&R, which is a form a inmate fills out. And we have to see him within 24 hours for correctional health. And he was like, well, you might want to stand back on this one. And I'm thinking, oh, no. Oh, no. And, we're up a higher level. So I'm starting to, And so next thing you know, they open the door and it opens. It makes the worst noise when they open that prison door. And I'm looking straight ahead and there's nobody there. And finally, I look down. And I swear this person was 3 feet tall. He was built like a gumdrop. He had little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
Whoa.
And these little feet. And he was in a wheelchair. But he was not more than 3 feet tall.
This sounds like a movie.
Yeah, and so we met his health needs request, which I can't talk about because it's HIPAA. But
Sure.
The reason why he is in there, of course, is public knowledge. And this was a cold case. This dude's 71 years old, and when he was 31 years old, he murdered and raped a 21-year-old.
Oh my God! Wow.
So yeah,
Yikes.
this little guy that's built like a gumdrop did
What
all
is
that.
this?
How do you, if you're 3 feet in your arms, how do you rape?
I'd
What are you
throw that
grabbing?
bitch
I
off
don't know
like
what
a
you're grabbing. I don't
bowling
know. I mean, your arms are only going to get to the person's breast or
First
something.
of all, a disclaimer, folks. Mark does not know what he's saying.
No, I don't. I can't.
However,
I don't know. How was he
yeah.
raping
It's
somebody?
hard to
Dolphin
say.
style.
Yeah.
You could
I'm
kick the
guessing
guy
he
off.
drugged
Maybe
somebody.
she
That's
was
what I'm
3
thinking.
feet
Yeah,
tall.
it's got to be a drug situation.
Yeah.
What about 3 feet
What
tall?
if she was 3 feet tall?
I
Or
don't
he had-
Right,
think
exactly.
Or he
It
had really strong
could be a
legs.
kid, or I don't know. It could be.
How many
yeah.
times do you watch CSI and it's midget rape? I mean, you don't see a lot of that.
Well,
Wow, that was an awkward pause by everybody.
it's not been on the channels I
That's what
watch.
I'm telling you.
but-
It's to me, this is the weirdest rape case ever.
It's
The-
very strange. It was very strange, but they found him through.
These
yeah,
are why
how
we
did they
do-
catch him? That's the real
They found
question.
him through. I'm thinking through genealogy DNA because he did not have any DNA in the
Wow.
system. This is what I read in.
That's
on the
sad.
thing. Yeah, it's
It-
very strange.
That's
It's
crazy.
very strange. So.
Yeah, we didn't say Holly's jail tales were going to always
No,
be
that's a-
uplifting.
so
No,
and
he
it's
fun,
did-
not
but
gonna
it's
be
the
pretty
truth.
stories.
We don't
He
want.
didn't
a pretty
ask for like
story.
a blow up dinosaur or anything like that.
Yeah.
Did not. No.
Did he make
I don't even
any?
remember what his need was, but
We need you in
something that-
your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I don't even remember what he needed because I was just so fascinated with his stature
Size.
and
What
what,
did
he
he
was there
need? I wonder-
for.
Was his legs little too?
Yeah.
It sounds
I didn't
like
see
one
his
of
legs.
those,
But you know what the worst part is? They only have like regular sized pants, so his were like rolled. Like his orange pants were rolled way up. So
How many?
Yeah.
How many little people can be in jail?
I don't know. And I did.
There's no cap. I mean,
A lot because they need less space.
Ah,
Did he know?
yeah, not, that, yeah. We don't
that's
have,
why we bring on the
yeah.
interview guests.
That's we do. We're big on that.
Yeah.
That's why he's got 75,000 viewers and we have
exactly.
8.
So I was wondering, like, if he gets targeted at all because of his disability, but I guess he's the
I
one
can't help.
that will tell the corrections officer, like, that guy has drugs in his room. This guy's doing that. And
So he's the rat.
Yeah, and so
he's the snitch.
yeah, and so once in a while he gets dumped out of his chair and has a few bruises on him, from what I understand. So
He gets dumped out of his chair.
Gets done.
That's
Fuck
the
this
best.
guy.
I could see him. I could see the inmates throwing them back and forth to each other. That'd be
Yeah.
kind
Good
of
All I
workout.
can think of,
Yeah,
all I can think of
Next
about
time it's midget tossing.
Yes,
no, all I
midget
can
tossing.
think about
Next
the
Thursday.
midgets is that scene in Austin Powers when Dr. Evil and Mini-Me are in jail, and Mini-Me and him are in there dancing. It's so
It's pretty funny.
is
Yeah, it is.
So I just see this guy in there, like Mini-Me with like a do-rag in the front.
So what have other nurses said? Oh my God! Look at he looks like from The Hobbit.
What?
Wow.
that's why.
looks like
Now
he's from
just
The
imagine
Hobbit.
he's just a big gumdrop.
He's not even a goody-goody gumdrop.
No.
He looks
There's
like
a public
the
website
guy
where
with the axe
his
in Lord of the
picture is
Rings.
available.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Gimli.
does look like Lord of the Rings. That's exactly what he looks like.
Freaky.
Archer doesn't even want to
But
look
then
at it.
My precious.
yeah. And then,
Oh,
you just have your general people in there that are high profile on the news right now. And so it's kind of strange that there's one guy that's, he's going to court right now for his death penalty case. It's been 13 years.
Damn. 13
Forgot-
years is
oh,
too
yeah.
long.
He did a really bad thing. I won't even get into it right now because it's bad.
Okay.
But yeah.
okay, that's
But
all right.
what they do in their death penalty cases, a lot of them, what the officers are saying is right before they're ready to go to trial, they'll fire their attorneys. Then they have to restart, and then they'll fire their attorneys, and then they'll fire, and so it never goes to trial. So a lot of them have been sitting 24/7 in a room for 11 years.
You've just given me a
Imagine.
great career idea.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I would love to be like attorney number 4.
Right?
You know, I come in, the shit's already been outlined.
Yeah.
I'm in as a placeholder for like a year, and then
Yeah.
fire me. Gone. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, write me a nice check.
Yeah, but it's very
I
safe.
don't know.
I'm sure it's
could
the
be your
public
law firm
defender.
name.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
Attorney
bet you-
number 4.
Attorney number 4. When you're trying to run out the clock.
Yeah.
I like it. That'd be good. We got to get that marked.
Yeah, that's what it's a
So-
genius one. I mean,
Yeah.
So what do your new nurses say you can expect? So are we
Yeah,
gonna
what-
go,
It's going to be something different every day, but seriously,
That's why we're excited.
Nursing-wise, it's super easy. And you know what? Every single person that was there, and there's some people there, as you can imagine, they're all unsentenced. It's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
oh wow, yeah, nice.
You know, you get a couple that are, but as soon as they, there was 5 nurses standing there. He was like, look, all the pretty women. The CO corrected him right away and said, nope, don't do that. The officer, corrections officer, they don't let
They're not
medical,
right.
they don't let the inmates talk to the nurses at all. Anything. So they are yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
we're going to make this a regular
Yeah.
segment. We're going to do this at
I
least
don't
once a
think
month.
they're going to be great happy stories, but I think there's going to be a lot of funny ones.
I don't know if we're going to be able to better the rape midget story. I don't know. That was pretty good.
Well,
Let's just say
Oh,
assault.
jeez.
That's a better word.
Yeah.
That's a
Geez, assault. Sorry.
because it's a very
Sorry.
aggressive
Well, yeah,
role.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
You're
You
not
can't really
that.
joke on that word.
Right.
Assault has a bigger,
The assault that occurred by the midget. It's okay
Thank
to say
you.
midget? I'm allowed to say
You
midget?
can
Little
say
people.
midget, but
I
Oh,
thought it was
God.
little people.
We have
Big
to-
world.
yeah.
Right.
There was a show,
know.
wasn't it? No, that was 8 midgets.
No, it was a midget family. Little people, big world.
Yeah, see, I don't think there's
But
anything wrong
one of the
with it.
midget's kids married a regular sized person.
No, okay. Well, let's.
I'm
Holly
going
Shale.
to jail.
Holly's Jails Tales. We're happy to have her on. Thank you, Holly. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
You're
we're
welcome.
gonna be right back. We're playing Generation Gap when we get back. All right, guys, we are back. We always finish, our Warp World with what are you talking about? Our Warp World
You were close.
with our game. Okay, so we always play it. Now this one isn't a dirty game. This is actually just legit. Usually I play some dirty games or something, but we're not this week. We are playing Generation Gap. So what basically I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our older generation person, Glenn over here,
Whoa.
a younger
Whoa.
related question, and we're going to see if you can get it.
Is-
And then I'll ask you an older related question or two. Ryan, can I ask how old you are?
28.
So you are just on the verge of being a millennial still.
He's a
So
millennial.
so you millennials will get the older questions to see if you can ask. So who is gonna? Let's let our guest go first today. He will go first. So you're gonna get an older question, okay?
Why am I the old guy? Let's take a minute.
Because you're the
here.
oldest guy who's playing.
Wait, are you playing, Mark?
No, I'm.
Yeah, that was my point.
Hey, I didn't like this at all. Okay, all right.
Come on, Graham.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Bring
All
it.
right. The first one to 3 will win. What was Skipper's nickname for Gilligan in Gilligan's Island?
Never seen it.
Oh my God, little buddy. Little buddy.
That was what I was going to say next.
So he lost. So he's 0 for 1. He's not in it. Okay. So do you guys kind of know how this game is working now?
Got it.
All right. It gets tough. Okay.
That was tough from the beginning.
All right. Are you
I'm
ready?
already sweating.
What group were Demi Moore, Robert Lowe, Judd Nelson, and Andrew McCarthy part of?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the members of the band again?
What group? They're not a.
No.
Were Demi Moore, Rob Lowe, Judd Nelson, and Andrew McCarthy part of?
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. Is it Rob Lowe or Robert Lowe?
It's this. What were they? What group were they considered in the 80s?
The Partridge Family.
No. The Brat Pack. The Brat Pack. You guys suck. Okay, this is all right.
That is like 40-year-old trivia.
See, it's harder than you guys think. All right, are you ready?
Because we weren't alive for yours, but you're alive for ours.
Glenn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here
Bring
we
it.
go.
No excuses.
All right.
I hear they're like
One
assholes.
true or this is easy. True or false? It's 50%. 1 in 4 workers aged 18 to 25 don't take a single paid vacation day.
Oh, that's true.
It is true. Fewer than 1 in 10 Americans of all age groups say the same. But Glenn,
I'm sorry
He's
you're
now
getting
up.
screwed.
So he
One-
just gets true or
Yeah.
false
No, we just got
questions
one
about
that just happened
easy
that one.
statistics, and I gotta know
all right. All
Some
right.
random.
some random Rob Lowe character in his.
They didn't put it on his
Okay.
picture. I'll tell you that.
All right, are you ready? You're ready,
Nobody's
okay?
getting that haircut.
Right.
All right.
The Brat Pack haircut.
The
All right.
Robert Lowe.
What is a 5 and dime?
5 and dime.
That's 2 coins. Whoa! No cheating over there.
I can't even hear.
Get the audience out of
Okay.
there.
And dime.
5. Should we give him?
5 and
We can
10.
give him hints. Okay.
No hints.
No
All
hints.
right,
All
so
right. No.
5 and 10.
5. It was called a 5 and dime.
It was a store, but
Oh,
what was the
okay.
store?
Oh, I don't know.
A general store. I would have gave him general store. You gave him the. I'm giving him the
Oh.
point because you gave it to him. You gave it to him. So I'm giving
Any
him the
store
point.
is a store.
You have it. Okay. So are you ready, Andrew?
I'm here.
You are up now. Okay. All right. Here we go. This should be.
This
you should know
host,
this.
I don't know.
If you were playing Backstreet Bingo, what were you doing? Backseat Bingo.
I feel like you're trying to feel somebody up.
I'll take that. Having sex in a car. Yes, I'll take that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So everybody has.
What year is that from? I've never heard that term.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to
Backseat
tell you.
bingo.
Yes, backseat.
Well, it's better than it's different than the backseat disco.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
tied at 1.
Yeah.
We're tied at 1. Okay.
Now it's
That's
the
too easy
backseat
for
twerk is the new thing.
What singer brought Sexy back?
Oh, Justin Timberlake.
That's
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
See, I'm great at this. This is just.
Are you kidding?
I'm a young guy at heart.
That's
He's
like saying who was the ramen noodled haired member of NSYNC? Give me a break.
That is a great description.
I don't know any of these so far, so.
Oh, I know. Yo, you got 1. Okay.
Is there anything about guns in there?
No, I'll look. Let's see if we
Or
got
John Wick.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
one. That would be weird. But you're not supposed to get that.
Yeah, you're supposed to
know.
You're
supposed to know.
Something random here, Mark. Hit him good.
Okay, I'll hit him good here. Okay, this is a good one. What was the name of the vehicle that allowed time travel in Back to the
DeLorean.
Future? Yeah.
That one I know.
Very good.
I've never seen any of the movies, but I know the car.
I'm
What?
gonna, I'm
You've
gonna get
never
a
seen
question
the
that's
movies.
like, okay, in 1877.
Right.
Okay.
How
no,
did Thomas Edison answer the phone?
Yeah, did he say hello?
Oh, ahoy hoy.
Oh, that's awful. Wait a second. That was awful.
It's true though.
All right, so Ryan has 2. You have
2.
2, and you have 1. You ready?
Yeah, thanks for letting me know.
What TV show host said, "You get a car and you get a car"?
Oprah Winfrey.
Wow.
Oprah Winfrey. Yes. There you go. All right. So now everyone's going to have a chance. If everyone gets 3, you get
The lightning round.
Final death.
Right.
So it's like, okay.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I've never been readier.
Okay.
Is our host ready? Is the
Yeah,
question.
well, I am. But there's making
We'll
me look at
vamp here.
pictures. It's okay. All right. Here we go. What does the acronym FR stand for?
For real.
Yes, for real. It is. Oh my God. You guys have to get these to keep in the. How did you know
I
that?
know all.
Holy.
Are you
wow.
kidding?
I am the Rizzler.
That was.
Yes. That's like saying, what does LOL stand for?
Okay. I'm going to give you a true or false, okay?
All right.
Evel Knievel tried to jump the Grand Canyon in 1974.
I know he's like a stunt person, but I don't know where he did stuff. I'm gonna just try true.
True. Yes. True. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
What,
Save
do
that for a jail.
we need to
tale.
bring her back just for that. We have a Evel Knievel wiener
You should know
sighting.
this one. Okay, so this should keep you in the game. Are you ready? This should have you all tied up, and then we'll go.
It's a lot of pressure.
Friend star Lisa Kudrow is a boomer. Is a generation boomer.
Yes.
True. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes.
She's that old?
Yeah, she was born in 1963.
Wow.
She's
That's
actually
it.
one of
Okay,
she was the oldest
so
person
now
in the
this is
cast.
the lightning round. We either all win, all lose, but I'm going to make tough questions.
Well,
now,
wait.
so-
Should we just have one in the first person that jumps in?
No.
No.
Okay.
Glenn, sit down.
I'm drunk.
Okay, you ready? Here's your question. Only question.
Yes.
Only fan.
Only
Name
question.
the owl hamster hybrid toy that learned
Richard
English
Gere.
as you played with
Oh, I know what it is.
Can we repeat the question for my joke?
Name the owl hamster hybrid toy that learned English as you played with it.
I know what it is.
Hootie? I don't know.
No, it's not Hootie. It's Furby.
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 Yeah, I don't know. Furby.
All right, so you're out. Okay, guys, now you guys
Wow.
could be co-champions.
That's a cruel mistress right there.
All right, you guys could be.
Furby.
Here we go.
That was some bullshit for
not
the
gonna
record, America. And Turkey.
You ready?
Yep.
You know who George Clooney is, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, dang.
What popular hospital series did George Clooney star in before Grey's Anatomy?
I know this.
Oh,
You
shit.
gave almost the thing away.
Are you kidding? You don't know this?
Whoa,
I don't watch like
Yeah, don't
hospital
put-
shows.
yeah.
Let
I'm
me
not in the
repeat
medical
question.
field.
I'm not
What
in the medical
popular hospital series did George Clooney
So
star
if you
in?
just like generally liked hospital shows.
If you just went somewhere and you were sick,
Yeah, if you
10, 9.
3 seconds.
I don't know.
Three,
Finally.
two-
Pass.
ER. You go to an ER if you're. Oh my God.
I
All right,
probably
so
could have
you
picked
can-
out a movie he was in, but not that.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
there's
you can take
there's
this
a
for the win. This is
palpable
big.
excitement
That
amongst the
onion
audience
smell
here,
is
folks.
my BO because I'm so
All right.
nervous.
Wow.
All right. Let's see if you're gonna know this one. Okay.
Okay.
For the win.
Whew.
If not, everybody loses.
And then you win?
I win. And
I
Okay.
win.
Are you
Then
ready?
there
House
is no
always
winner.
wins.
Who did the comedy tour titled Raw?
Every old person knows this, unfortunately.
Say it again.
What comedian did the comedy tour titled Raw? It was an actual TV video too, and he's been in several.
I'm trying to think of a hint.
several movies.
What's a
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah!
Wow.
There was something weird going on there.
Yeah, I don't know how she
The
got.
cheating is-
I don't know how they
wow.
cheated over there, but she did win for our. Wow, Eddie Murphy did star in Raw. I'll give that to you. You were in the lead. You screwed it all
I
up.
want a
mister.
commission, first of all, because
Guys,
there
we
was
want to
some-
thank Ryan for coming out tonight. Everybody, give it up for Ryan. Thank you so much.
Thank you
For
for having me.
Holly's Jails Tales, we got to see how everybody liked it. Holly's Jails Tales, give it up for Holly's Jails Tales. And guys, we want to thank everybody for